Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Crypto Marco yet again with another awesome video on the topic of cryptocurrencies. The currency, your friendly bank employee from around the corner advised you against investing because he said that marijuana seeds are a better investment. And into this video, I'm going to talk about Ripple, but before we get into that, just take a look at the market, what's happening right now. As you can see, we have a huge correction downward. Bitcoin down to 9,400. US dollars, as you can see, lost almost 20% in 24 hours. And again, we see how volatile this market is. And I made a video on this yesterday that we're going to see a huge correction. So don't get into FOMO. Be careful when you invest, and use this correction to invest in other altcoins or maybe even in Bitcoin, whatever you prefer. So before we get into the video, I wanted to appreciate you being here. Thank you very much for watching my video, and for everybody who's commenting. Really feels great to see the feedback. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a thumbs up. That would be great. And comment down below if you want to participate in the raffle where I give away a small amount of Litecoin every day. Make sure to leave your Litecoin address, because if you leave your Bitcoin address, I can't send you any Litecoin. So enough of GDEX, enough of the current market. Let's check out Ripple. And if you have seen my video on Ripple, you might feel like you're hearing things twice and I'm repeating myself, but towards the middle or end of the video, I'm gonna tell you my opinion and my price prediction for next year on Ripple, if it will ever reach $1. And right now I'm just gonna explain to everybody who doesn't know what Ripple is about. So basically, Ripple is a platform for banks for doing financial transactions. So right now, the situation of the banks is that sending money is slow. So you can see it takes 3 to 5 days, depending on how far you are. But for example, if you live in the US and you're sending money to Europe somewhere, this might take even more than 5 days. Like, you're faster with your cash in your luggage and flying over with an airplane than sending the money. And in my opinion, for the 21st century, that's just plain and simple unacceptable. So something that should be changed. Also, it's expensive. Costs $1.6 trillion annually for the infrastructure. The employees have to be paid, the material has to be paid, the energy that it costs. So 1.6 trillion, that's $1 million times 1,000 to get billion, then those billions times 1,600. So it's just a number you can't really imagine, like in cost that this causes every day. And unfortunately, these costs are being paid by not the banks, but by the customers. So whatever a bank does, those costs that they have, they're giving to their customers, and so to us. So that's definitely something that should be changed. Also unreliable, I must say on this, I don't have any hard facts on how reliable that is, but all in all, this is a state of completely unacceptable way of paying in the 21st century. What Ripple tries to do, and I have to say that Ripple is not a blockchain, although it was invented 1 year after Bitcoin did, actually 2012. Ripple got started, but their ICO was on 2013. So they have quite some experience in cryptocurrencies, as you can see, but it's not on a blockchain technology, it's more of a protocol. And the banks are not using the XRP to pay, because it wouldn't make sense for them to pay people with stuff that fluctuates in value like this. What they're doing is the banks are using the infrastructure, the network that Ripple is providing. So it's almost instantaneous and of course cost effective, because banks, when they're doing such huge volumes, they're looking to be as cost effective as possible. And the more volume they can handle, the more profit they can make. So Ripple is a great thing for them. As you can see, better than any blockchain. And Ripple is known to be extremely effective when it comes to transactions. So 1,500 transactions per second. And that makes Ripple, at the moment, the fastest cryptocurrency out there, the fastest transaction software. I mean, MasterCard can do up to 5,000, but among all the cryptocurrencies that you see out there, Ripple is the fastest. Over 100 customers, and each of these customers are not like some kind of, you know, food trucks from around the corner. These customers are American Express, UBS, Santander, so very serious financial powerhouses. And just to give you a little perspective on how damn serious Ripple is, if you're a bank, you can come here, and then you have an old calculator for the cost that Ripple is going to save you. So for example, you're a bank with a volume of 10 million. This is 10 million, and you have an annual transaction value of 100 million. You can see that per transaction, you're going to save a lot of money if you choose to use Ripple. So for a bank with 10 million transactions every year and 100 million of volume, that will mean a 34.9 million savings. So imagine how many banks that have maybe a lot more transactions with a lot more volume are what a great reason they have to join Ripple. And as you can see, there's even a more in-depth calculator for this. So if you're a bank employee somewhere, you can really get crazy. And let's just see what happens if we put everything up to, if this goes really crazy. Yeah, so you can see, actually, I think I overdid some factors, so now it's showing me ridiculous numbers. But anyway, you get the big picture. Like, Ripple is not something for you can't use Ripple when you're like a private business. You have to be a big financial institution or a bank to be able to approach Ripple. And they're not paying with the XRP. These XRP this XRP is just a cryptocurrency that is you know, there for value purposes, for trading. And although cryptocurrencies are known for being decentralized, such as Bitcoin, where the demand and the supply governs the price, Ripple is centralized, to be honest, because 70 to 60% are being held by Ripple Labs, and they can do with the price whatever they like, if they like. So it's not really that, Ripple is unfortunately not really decentralized like other cryptocurrencies. So they're holding on to whatever they have, just to make sure that they get when something, you know, when Ripple goes up, so they can profit from it. But as you can see right now, Ripple is the fourth biggest cryptocurrency out there, and has a volume of 9 billion. And now let's get to the price prediction. People are saying that Ripple will reach $1 really soon. If you take a close look at Ripple, you can see that there's almost 40 million XRP in supply circulating right now. If Ripple would go up to that amount, that will mean that every XRP out there would be worth $1. So they would have, all of a sudden, instead of 9 billion, they would be worth like 40 billion, and that will make them the #2 cryptocurrency out there, overperforming better than, for example, Ethereum does. And a jump like that in such a short time, it is possible, because we're, after all, in the cryptocurrency world here, so everything is possible. But in my opinion, it's very unlikely. What can happen is that within the year 2018, Ripple will reach maybe 50 cents, but $1, I'm not so sure about that. Basically, of course, it's a great technology that Ripple is implementing, and it's interesting for banks, but financial institutions won't jump into new technologies that easily, because, you know, they have trillions of volume, and they won't gamble it away and jump straight ahead into the next best thing, even though Ripple is a great thing. If all the banks on this planet would all of a sudden join Ripple, it would outperform everything on the market we see right now. But in my opinion, $1 is not possible, but 50 cents might be possible next year. So Ripple is an interesting long-term investment, and as you can see, it already did quite well. So if you invested here and sold here, you probably had quite a hard crypto boner, because you can see that the value exploded like just out of nowhere. And all in all, Ripple, let me see. In the last 30 days, even though Ripple is now kind of going down, gained 30% and an overall return of investment of 4,700. So why not invest in some long-term positions on Ripple? But keep in mind, $1 per Ripple is, in my opinion, not possible within 2018. So I thank you a lot for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below if you want to participate in the raffle. Although I have to say that I can't buy Litecoin on Coinbase and I can't exchange it on my wallet, which is really weird. So I might have to skip one day and then do 2 raffles in one day. Anyway, check out my other videos. I'm not only making my money with long-term investments, I also do trading and lending on BitConnect, for example. So feel free to check that out, subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Wish you a lot of health and a lot of success with all your trades and all the good stuff on this planet. Thank you for watching. Bye.